There we go. I think it's going now. Good to go. Good to flow, don't you know? That we in control. It's so simple. Don't have to be logical. Just give it all you got, be bold. Be philosophical if you have to. But just be you. But yeah. And sometimes I just find myself not knowing what to do, but I'm always in what I need to be doing. No fear necessary. We just progress by being ourselves and knowing how to show our true emotions when we dance, when we speak, when we write. We ignite the mind. And every time I sit down and wanting to talk or wanting to get into some teaching even, I just find out that I just let it flow and let it go. And that's just how my mind works. I try not to be a blind jerk. I try to be sensitive. So you can feel me and I feel you, I listen to you. But yeah, I mean, things are going good. Finding new opportunities every day. And finding that I really can tie a lot of what my passions are together. And a lot of it is supporting the dance community, supporting, teaching the youth different ways of thinking and being, rather than like, oh, you have to do this to be successful. You have to live a certain way. I mean, I think it's dope just to just find your own route. So yeah, let's go to some battles. Let's do this one. I'll turn down the sound a little, even though it'd be dope to have them go to sound. Oh no, this is just a showcase that we did today, and then I went and recorded some battles after that. But yeah, it's it's a wonderful thing when you can like talk to people and know what they're saying. This guy was dope. I think from Venezuela, he said. Just recently moved here and is living in a Atlanta area or in Georgia. I mean, when you think of Georgia, you think of Atlanta first. But yeah, I don't really come on here to tell people what to do, what to think, or how to be. I just say be yourself. Stop thinking and just be yourself. And we'll continue to share a lot of resources. You see any links that I share if you go to my YouTube channel, Angel One Alchemical Universe. You'll see channels in common, or you'll see things that I've linked to. Yeah, that's me right now. Quick little round, show the kids what we could do. Oh yeah, I haven't really danced in a minute. This guy was dope, Josh from I drove all the way from Alabama. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It's like 2 hours, but I'm like, that was dope. It's just people are so humble. Oh no, you're dope, and they're like, oh no, I still need to work stuff. And when you throw stuff like that out, I'm like, no, you're dope. You know what you're doing. But it's always good to stay humble and stay learning. This guy was cool too. Probably session with him pretty soon. He lives fairly close to where I'm at right now. So yeah, just enjoy the music and enjoy the flow on the screen. I've been doing some videos outside, but this one I'm doing here inside, so you can see inside my mind. Yeah, she's dope too. Oh, this guy. I can't remember where he was from, but I was just like, what? He reminds me of Chango. My crew, Phase 2. Yeah, definitely reminds me of Chango. Can't wait to travel. Gonna be in Colombia fairly soon. But yeah. The other thing that I've been looking at and thinking about and being aware of is, as I did in one of the past videos, most recent videos, is talking about Bitcoin and blockchain and all that stuff. And I'm not going to get too technical. You can Google these things and see what they're about. That's how I started. But yeah, just trying to find people to connect with there and learn from. Find mentors in every space is it's necessary. So I came across this organization called Metacurrency that's doing a project called Scepter, or maybe Scepter is just the Pisces of this organization with Metacurrency. Anyways, if you look on GitHub under Metacurrency and the Holochain, you can sort of see what they're about in their documentation. And yeah, I found it pretty interesting. Holographic storage for distributed applications. A holochain is a validating distributed hash table where every node enforces validation rules on data against the signed chains where the data originated. In other words, a holochain functions very much like a blockchain without bottlenecks when it comes to enforcing validation rules, but is designed to be fully distributed through sharding, so each node only needs to hold a portion of the data instead of a full copy of a global ledger. This makes it feasible to run blockchain-like applications on devices as lightweight as mobile phones. And I'm actually reaching out to them and seeing if I can help out anyway. And I'm really interested in building applications, blockchain-like applications on their holochain. To where, yeah, anything that we could create, that I personally would create, could be run anywhere, and it's very much tied into semantic algorithms and semantic uses of data and information. So, which is very related to what I was studying in my master's program, Library in Information Science. Somewhere I kind of went, I dug into and thought was interesting, and then found other things to be interested in at the same time. So I didn't dig too deep into it, but I think it's coming around now at a good time to mold it together and other things that I'm doing. And I feel like I could definitely apply that to other things going on in the world. And yeah, it all comes together, and really gotta make sure I keep a positive mindset, because sometimes I can really just be reclusive and not know where to go and what to do. So I just kind of breathe. All I would worry about really is breathing. I mean, I think about other things and think about how to enhance my situation, but also just enjoy it. And yeah, eat healthy, be healthy, think healthy. I mean, it's really simple. It's really simple. It's not, you don't have to do a lot. You really don't have to do a lot, because it's all there. And like if you listen to yourself, you know what you want, you know what path you need to take. And the only real hard part of it is just like not accepting what is. And that is hard. It's hard. There's no easy way to get around it. I mean, you gotta accept what is and then work for your vision and your passion, because you're making your world. And even if you think you don't want to encroach on anybody else's happiness or anybody else's world, then I mean, that's not what this life is for. Like, we're here to influence and affect and teach each other. But the things that we build, I mean, I think they mostly exist in our worlds anyway. So you're affecting the change that you need to in your world. And when that person is living in their world, they're living their creation. So it's, even though it doesn't seem like that, even though it doesn't seem like they're in their own world, they're just a reflection of you. So, or a reflection of you existing in this world. So it's not that you need to really worry about them and what they're doing in their world. You need to worry about you and how you relate to them, and know that everything in your world is your creation. Everything in their world is their creation. We're just kind of like, yeah, this is a really hard train of thought to explain. Like, we feel it. I know we feel it. I know we can understand it. So, and I think something like this is, it's definitely pulling me towards it, because this is sort of what I'm trying to explain out loud and with words and to people is what this technology may be able to manifest, and we may be able to get ourselves out of this system of enslavement. I mean, we're enslaving our mindsets on ideas of lack and ideas of death and ideas of scarcity, and when it doesn't really exist. But when you have that fear, when you have all these things playing and trying to one out their point of view, then you're kind of creating that scarcity, even though it doesn't exist. You creating it in a sense, and you're helping that manifest. You're helping that scarcity manifest, because if you look at it in a specific way, you're saying there's only so much of this on the ground, then there will only be so much that on the ground. But if you don't even think about it, if you don't even think about it as a limited resource, and you don't treat it like a limited resource, then there's an abundance of it, because it has time to replenish. You're just using it when you need it, rather than trying to get it all now and sell it all now. I mean, yeah, it's just really the way we gotta think about this stuff. And yeah, I want to go back and so some of the battles. I will play the finals. Yeah, I just said that, so I will play the finals. It's gonna be visible. Should be pretty visible. And yeah, I think you guys can see that, hopefully. If not, oh well. But yeah, I'll let this play out, and if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But right now, I'm just gonna flow with it and witness the God-given talents within each of these kids, because we're all children. She was dope. They were both dope. It's J-Rock and Mischief, however you want to do it. Mischief Rocka. Don't do Naka. And if you like what I talk about, or you just like to tune in, or you just like to be internet roomies, anytime I'm on, follow me. You can find me online at bboy at work, BBOYATWORK, bboy at work. And you can also find me at alchemicalu.com. Just gonna give you quick previews of those. Yeah, that's my Insta. If you want to check it out, people at work. And you can also find me on alchemicalu.com. All the social links are there as well. Got everything you need: healing services, the secret energy store, podcasts that need to be updated or created. And then, yeah. Honestly, Shine Never Shade. Latest post is up, so check us out. And we'll check you out too. All I gotta say is peace.